Hey guys, it's Andrea, and today I am coming at you with my plan with me for this week in July. I don't even honestly know what week this is. It's July 6th through whatever +7 is. And I am using the Relax kit, and I just want to use this kit just because I don't think I'm doing anything wild and crazy this week. I'm actually filming this portion quite early. It is Wednesday, July 8th, so actually this day, which normally I don't even start the week until the next week, but I was just in the mood to put down a base, and I feel like I'm trying to since I took that 4 weeks off of filming and talking. Actually the first week in Backyard Paradise I did talk, but I just felt like I was so I just sounded kind of dead and tired and just kind of not fun and exciting, and who wants to watch that? And I'm using Champagne Lights, which is the newer version, but I also have a stack of other Champagne Lights items. I have the matte version, and then the version that was in the shop before, which was the chunky version, so I have extras over here just in case I want to use that. But both versions, all three versions actually of Champagne Lights are in the shop still. This is just the new version with Twinkle. But yeah, so those 3 weeks, I guess then, that I didn't talk and plan, I kind of felt like I was never in the mood. So what I'm going to try and do now, from now on, is just film when I'm in the mood to do it, and then I feel it'll be better for all of us, because obviously who wants to watch somebody not in the mood for what they're doing? But let's go ahead and put down the base, which I'm going to do sped up, and then I'll be back, which will technically be in a couple days, but for you it's seconds, with the day by day. So let's get into it. Feels so weird to be filming a video. Who am I? Obviously been filming hauls and stuff, but here we are. I'm looking, I just have these all clumped together because whenever I pulled stuff from Champagne Lights, I was like, oh, I need it all. I also want, I think over here I'm just gonna do 2 headers on the sidebar. Ooh, I could have used these. Ooh, that would actually look really cute, these on the sidebar. Ooh, 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 ooh. There's a lot of decisions to be made. I'm gonna want these for the end. Anyway, so I'm here doing it up. I don't think I'm gonna need even half of those, but here we are. Should I change these out for these and just make them extra sparkly? Yeah, let's do that instead of using these. All right, so I actually laid the base down for this for quite a while, and you guys haven't seen a plan with me in 112 years. Well, really 4 weeks, because I've just been in a real weird mood. I think so. It started out as me being just kind of I feel I get this once every 6 to 9 months, where I just am I want a break, because filming your video, your plan with me every single week, it does get tiring, and especially I'm doing new release videos and other videos in between. Ooh, I love that actually. Okay, it gets tiring, and sometimes you just want to do things by yourself and just kind of have a minute. And then I went through the worst thing that's ever happened to me in my whole entire life. Not even exaggeration. I'm not gonna go into it because I don't know, I don't really go into that much personal stuff, though I do share my stuff I put in my planner. Where is my, oh, my tweezers are in my backpack. But yeah, so that happened, and then I had a week, and then now I'm here. It was like really hard though. Like and I'm still not like better at all. Maybe like a little like better than like the day, but yeah, I don't think it's gonna be something that I'm going to like really ever kind of be 100% over, but like, you know, I just gotta continue on. I don't know. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get into my plans. Like I said, I think in the beginning, I don't know, I filmed this like 112 years ago. Other fun thing is I'm considering using this in my planner. I haven't used a kit that's not by my shop in like 100 years. I have a couple of kits that I'm like considering using. I just have to like work up the courage like to be like using a different format, because I just like, if any of you guys are like specific to one shop, like you get in that zone where you know where everything is, you know what you have, blah, blah, blah. So for like my format, obviously like it works for me because I made it. But I feel like I'm just like nervous. Like what if I get to like Friday and I run out of boxes? But like obviously like I could just like get multicolor from like in the closet somewhere, but I don't know, I'm just like, I'm a little bit of a wuss when it comes to like using other kits, so I want to do it. So if you guys have any tips of like what to do if I run out of something, let me know. I might just like print, so like try and color match and print like a couple extra sheets of something for it, but it's a really cute kit and I kind of want to use it. So, cause I'm not like, I don't know, summer kits also, I mean, we're already like 3 minutes in and I haven't done anything, but summer kits I get bored of real fast, and I feel like realistically I've used one summer kit, like summer kits. Yeah, one. And I'm already like, I don't really want to use summer kits right now. I'm like ready to move on, because it also probably doesn't help that like I know like what's coming the rest of the year, and I'm like, yes, SPC has all your needs, guys, all of them. They're gonna be so good. So let's go ahead and get into it. So on Monday I did have therapy, which is like a new thing for me, right? Yeah, I haven't been to therapy since I was like a child, like in my maybe early teens, maybe even my teens, I don't know, I don't really remember. But I felt like kind of not scarred, but like, I don't know, I don't know, like, it just gives me anxiety. So I'm still like not even like, I feel like I could be doing more like than I'm doing, but I'm just kind of like in this comfort zone of like just doing it via like a chat type thing right now, because I feel like talking to like a person makes it feel like even realer, which just gives me like super anxiety. So that's like where I'm at, but I feel like it's like a good first step. And then eventually I can move up to like phone conversations, and then like video conversations, but like, you know, we're in a pandemic, so those are like my options currently. So I did that, and then I was super tired, so I just put on that was like tired AF, and then I used Munchkins for both of these, of course. And then I put in that I just played with Bennett for most of the day. Honestly, that's like what most of my days are, is playing with Bennett, which is like what I like doing. Bennett is a very like active child, and he likes to play all day, and like needs attention all day, so he like loves it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this little Lego in, because like his main activities are like Play-Doh, Legos, those are his main ones that he likes, is Play-Doh and Legos, and then like, you know, Barbies, like magnetic things, which are kind of like Legos. That's pretty much like what he plays with for the most part. And then he like does do pad stuff. He's been like, he just amazes me all the time. Also gonna put in here, but he just like, we got him a couple different games for his iPad, and he's just like, just a real quick learner on those, and I'm just like amazed by him, and he's just so smart and beautiful. He has this like, I think the Lego one, the Lego Duplo one, is actually a really good app if you have like a 2-3-year-old. I really like all the stuff on there. They have like color sorting, counting, like order of things, which is nice. And then it's like mixed in with like other stuff like free build and things. And I just think Lego overall is just like a really good like tool for kids. Bennett loves Lego, like loves Lego. So I'm really happy about that. I feel like it's kind of like in his blood, because Nick is like obsessed with Lego. They're coming out with this like Mario Lego that actually looks really cool that Nick just showed me. But yeah, Nick has like so much Legos. He's gonna have a Lego room one day, and it's gonna be fire. So I'm putting in that I cuddled with Theo, which also I do every day. This week was actually quite boring. Like there's not like really anything going on. I feel like that's kind of like most weeks, which I'm like happy with, not a lot going on. That in my life, like that's like where I want to be, is like not a lot going on and just like straight chilling. So I did play Animal Crossing. So I played Animal Crossing like every day. That's like my thing. At this point in my life, I'm like mostly just doing my chores though, so it's not really like a thing. Actually, it like came to that this week because I got terraforming and like did as much terraforming as like I'm ready to. And then like every day I'm like kind of moving something because you can only move a certain amount of things per day. And mostly just doing my chores, and then I really don't have anything to do, whereas before that I kind of feel like I could play it for hours. Right now I'm just like whatever. I have like turnips and 3 million in this, and I'm like whatever. I'm just waiting for like more things to come so I could like decorate my island more. But yeah, I love Animal Crossing. I'm a fan. On Tuesday I did sleep in, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that in with a fancy label. I feel like we've been like we just sleep until the boys wake up. We don't have like a set wake up time unless there's something that we need to do. But most days we just sleep until they wake up, which Theo usually wakes up before Bennett does, and Theo also goes to sleep a little later than Bennett does. Bennett sleeps so long, it's crazy. But then we wake up with Theo, usually get him like situated, and then Bennett usually wakes up shortly after. So this day we did like sleep in a little bit, and then we just kind of like family cuddled. So I think I'm gonna mark that with a half box, a pattern one. And then I was in my feelings this day. It was like light, and I feel like I had like the week my life went a different way. I was in my feelings like every day. So this week I was really only like heavy in my feelings this day. It was the only day I cried, which was like a real plus. So I was okay with that. I feel like that's fine. And it's obviously like fine to cry like whenever you want to, but like for me, I just don't want to be crying every single day, especially because I have a kid, and I do think that like him seeing me cry every day isn't like the greatest thing in the whole entire world. I don't want him to think that I'm like just sad all the time. So that is for sleeping in. And then, like I said, we did family cuddles. So I just love this sticker so much. It's a custom from Paper Muse Crafts. I just love Paper Muse Crafts. I love Candace. She's just the cutest. And then for In My Feelings, I do have this sticker here. This was from Stick With The Plan Co. And this is from Sticker Fever. And then this one is from Grin and Barrett. So I'm trying to go over stickers more, and I'll leave them all linked down below for you guys. So I did that one for In My Feelings. It was like a light part of my day, so I feel like a little... But like the week, it was just like in my feelings all week. So this is nice. This is nice and like little and perfect. Then we watched a documentary. We watched actually 2, but I only really watched the 1, if that makes sense. So we watched, I don't remember what it's called actually. It was like Repeat Goers or something, or Repeat something. I don't know. It was about people who go to like musicals, or well, I guess theater multiple times, and like not like, I mean, I've seen Wicked 5 times, but these people have seen shows like 900 times, 1,000 times, 500 times. So it's a little bit like of a next level situation. But it was really, really interesting, and I would definitely watch it if you ever, you know, are bored or in the market too. I would watch it. I don't remember what it's called, but if you look, I'm sure if you look up like Repeat Theater Watchers documentary, it'll pop up. It was called like Repeat something. I don't know. I don't remember. Repeat something. I don't know. That's literally, I put documentary Repeat something, but it was really interesting. We're actually gonna watch a documentary about child stars tonight, I believe. I've been really into like learning recently, which is very unlike me, which sounds terrible, but is the truth. And I guess like it's not really learning like about anything like, you know, like quantum physics or something, which we also did watch. What's it called? Palm Springs? Spring Break? No, Palm Springs. With Andy Samberg, and it was good. I would watch that. I would watch that if I were you. It was a good one. So I'm gonna put this in. I was gonna put like a theater related like sticker, but I felt like this one was kind of cute too, and it went with like the colors of this kit. I wanted to do like a bigger for this, because I got in my I don't know how I want to do this. What did I have? Oh, I just put, okay, let's actually move this around a little. So I'm gonna go ahead and hold this because I didn't read, which is like the story of my life. I'm gonna do one of these, I think, because it's just for Smothered. I'm actually not like fully caught up on 90 Day, which I guess it's like 90 Day the other way right now. I watched, I think, 1 or 2 episodes. I think 2 episodes of that, but I haven't watched B90 or any of that other than those 2 episodes, so I'm kind of behind on 90 Day Fiancé. But we have been watching Smothered. It's like an easy watch, similar kind of like trash TV vibes, and it is just so good. Nick likes it too. It's just, I don't know, TLC is just fire with their trash TV. It's just quality. But even 90 Day, like I wouldn't even consider, I guess, 90 Day trash TV because it's like quality. Okay, so this was to mark that my Animal Crossing guide came in, the one from Amazon, like and I read, I like skimmed because like a lot of it's just like how to breed flowers and like a list of all the furniture. So yeah, there's that. And then I pulled this out for Smothered, which is actually quite a big sticker, so I don't think I'm gonna use it. I think I'm just gonna use a little circle icon from the kit, the little TV, and just mark Smothered with that. Should probably get Smothered scripts. I feel like, but then I'm gonna go into like a deep hole of buying scripts for every single like show I watch, which will just get a little bit extra because I don't watch a lot of shows at the same time. I could just buy them as they come out, and also I'm like behind on every single show that I watch. One day I'll be back on the train. On Wednesday, I filmed and put in Cuddle Bennett. I don't remember what I filmed this day, but it was important enough to write down. So let's grab a little. For Cuddling Bennett, I'll use a half box. And then for filming, I think I'm just gonna use a flag. I really don't know, like I love using flags because I think that like it really shows the bougie, you know? And it's also the same kind of idea as like those squared boxes, but this is like a little shorter than a squared box. But I don't know, like I want to use it for like a specific thing, but also at the same time, like, because I used to use them for work, but then like also they're just kind of nice, like as kind of like change it up, because like sometimes just having a ton of boxes looks a little like blocky. And then for Cuddling Bennett, I do have this sticker here from Happy Daya. This is from Paper and Milk. It's an older sticker. And then this one is from, I want to say Bare Necessities. I think so. And this is from Beneva Creations. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that right now. I think so. I got a phonetic response from the shop owner, so I think that I am, but also sometimes I just like am bad at reading. Like I said Sue for so. I've done it before like years ago, and I don't know why. I think the first time, I don't know. I don't know. I just can't read. It's just not my thing. On Wednesday, I put in oh boy, because like just oh boy. Like oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's put that in. And I took a nap because it was just a long day and I needed a nap. So we're gonna go ahead and pop that down. And then the was like not fun. I got terraforming, which, you know, it sounds like a real fun thing. Oh sweet, yay. Until you have to do it, which was a real trip because it is a pain in the butt. I really like, I hear Jess being like, Candace Jess being like, but the old ones were so much harder and you didn't have customizations. I don't care. This is still ridiculous. I wish they did some kind of like brick, like, or grid builder system, kind of like the Sims does or something, because like the terraforming is like beyond difficult. I don't care what anyone says. I get that it's better than it was before, but it's still not as good as it could be. So yeah, it's a little rough. Then Thursday, I did watch a webinar in the morning. I usually, like, I've been watching like webinars and like TED Talks and all kinds of different stuff. And I feel like I get like something out of them, but this one I did not at all. Me and Nick both watched it and he liked it, but I was like, this is boring. So there was that. So I was like, okay, whatever. So I have that. And then I put in family time, which I'm gonna put in with one of these boxes here. These are also some of my favorite boxes, and I use all 4 of them every week. I feel like they're just a really good size to pair with like a half box, or, you know, like one like rounded corner or squared off. And I love these stickers from Happy Daya. They're little like bear families, which I think is really cute because, you know, we got Theo, Teddy, and we're just representing the bears throughout. And Bubba also loves bears. So there's that too. And then I was really pulling for things. I remember I came in on Monday, I think, or maybe it was Sunday. What's today? Thursday. I think it was Monday I came in and I was like, Kirsten, you want to hear something really, really scary? And she's like, what? And I'm like, I don't have any plans written down for last week. And she's like, what? And I was like, yeah, none, not at all. Yeah, so there's that. So it's gonna be really fun. And then I think I might use another one of these. So I marked down that I got Culver's, because that's like whenever you have nothing else to write down, that's what you're writing down. Which Culver's wasn't even that great, so I was like, well, you know, there's nothing else to put in here, so that's where we're at. So I really had to like go back through my text, pictures, all kinds of things to try and figure out what I did this week. But the Animal Crossing stuff was easy to remember because that's my life currently. So then I also wanted to put in this custom that Marg made me of me and her, because I went to Marg's Island, which was actual trash. I really expected more out of Marg's Island, but it was not that great. And she admits that it's not that great. And it was really funny because I was just roasting her the whole time I was there, and I was like, what is actually going on? And she's like, I haven't been on for so long. And I'm like, but like it doesn't, it's just a mess. So, and she came on my island and she's like, yeah, yours is nice. And I was like, I worked really hard on it. So I love Marg. She's one of my favorite people, but we roast each other all day long. It's like our thing. On Friday, it was Kane's birthday, and also I worked. So for work, I'm just gonna put in another one of these flags just because that's like what I'm doing right now. So let's just do this one. And like I said, it was Kane's birthday. I was really excited because I got Kane a Kitten Chess custom. He hasn't like posted it yet, so I want him to be able to show you guys. So I think he's gonna try and like do something really cool with it. But I wanted to get him one, so I did, and he loves it, and it looks exactly like him, like to a T, which is crazy. Let me move this down a little bit. But I just love Kane. I was thinking about him yesterday. He just texted me a bunch like a minute ago, like when I was filming my haul and I have to respond. But I was thinking about him yesterday, and I was just like, Kane's one of those people. Oh, not yesterday. It was the day I watched one of his videos, and I like blasted in with text because I was just like cracking up so hard, that I'm just really happy that I feel like we are very alike and we both deal with each other. I just like, it's hard to explain, but I know he knows what I mean. But we deal with each other's like kind of like, not flaws, but like he knows like my flaws and I know his, and like we deal with them, and like I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I just feel like we're very alike, which sometimes can cause like problems with people, but at the same time, like I just feel like me and Kane are like, I feel like we could be the kind of people who like go out and get dressed up and go to brunch together, but we could also be the people who just like stay at home and just like watch TV and like hang out. I just love Kane. I just think he's great, and definitely follow him if you're not already, and his products are fire, and we're working on things for the future for you guys, and it's gonna be so good. Like whenever I came up with the whole like thing and I like voice memoed it to him, he was like, yes, and I was like, yes, and we were like, yes. It's good. It's not gonna be till the end of the year, but just know something really awesome is coming. I think I was at work this day and I was talking to Kirsten about Halloween, because that's what you naturally do in July. And we were like, oh, like the kids aren't gonna go trick-or-treating, which I'm fine with, obviously. Like that's not a priority for me. But we were like, what can we do? And I was like, we could like in my house like have like all of the doors, like like we could all stand behind them and have them knock. And then I was like, what would even be a better idea? I'm gonna give you guys this idea. You might think it's stupid, but I think it's genius, and I'm doing it because I already ordered the supplies for it. We're gonna do like an Easter egg hunt, but I bought black and orange eggs. I got them online at like carnivalsomething.com, and like you have to buy them in 100, but they're like $10, so whatever. And we're just gonna put Halloween candy in those and put them in the backyard, so it's still like an experience. It's definitely gonna be something like, it's not the same, but I think that like it's a nice like little like replacement, I guess, for Halloween for this year. It's sad because like Bennett, this would have been his first year that I think he really would have like liked going trick-or-treating. But I did order the eggs this night, and they already came in, and they are perfect black and orange. I think if you wanted to go like super fancy, you could either like get the orange ones and draw with black Sharpie little pumpkin faces on all of them if you weren't going to do 100 of them, because otherwise that'd be a little crazy. Or you could cut vinyl out and put them on them, and you could get black and white and then do like baby ghosts or something, or you could do white and orange. But I just think that's gonna be like a fun little activity for them, since they won't be going like door to door trick-or-treating this year. So it's an idea if you guys were thinking, trying to find something to do that could be, or maybe you could play off of that. So we were Halloween hype, and then I was tired, and then I played Animal Crossing. I didn't have anything crazy going on. I'm trying to mark like things in Animal Crossing versus just writing Animal Crossing. So like obviously like terraforming, Marg's Island. Next day was the fishing tournament. So like based on like what I'm about to put down, you can tell that nothing happened this day, because the first thing I'm going to put down is that, not this, is that I made pork chops for dinner, which is, oh no, let me use one of these, is our favorite meal. I don't know, because he also really likes my chicken scampi, which I made the next night, which is also a really good one, but my pork chops are really good. Like, honestly, like, I feel like I perfected it. And I make them like once every week or every other week, and it's like a meal that no one's ever mad about. And when I mean no one, it means me and Nick. And then I put in TV with the boys. I'm starting to get a little toasty. It's been so hot in Texas that like the work air and my house air, the houses are like equally as old, I believe, but like I feel like both of the air conditionings are not like, they're not like OG, they're like newer, but it's just so hot in Texas that like neither one of them can keep up with the heat, which is just crazy to me. It wasn't this hot last year at all. It's definitely way hotter in Texas this year, and I'm like really over it. It's like the first time that I've been like, okay, but I'm hot in a long time. So let's see, so let's put this here. Yeah, I'm gonna start using flags more. I just think they're cute and they add a little something, and then I need to like use more square boxes. I just feel like it gives like a dimension. So I did paint mine and Bennett's nails this day. He picked orange and then I picked pink. His are actually still orange and my pink. He picked it for me, and it's like not my favorite like formula of polish, and it just like chipped off really easily. So his is still orange and mine's like gone, but he had fun. It's like, honestly, he's the most like calm kid whenever his nails are painted, because then he walks around the rest of the day like this and like is very careful, and I'm just like, you're just the cutest child ever. So on Sunday I did work in the morning, so I just put in 3 different like work things that I thought were all kind of funny. So first thing I did want to put in was that I started work by working on orders. And then I like convinced myself and Kirsten that I was not capable of working on orders. My brain was like so mush. I was just sitting there. It was taking me so long to like fill one order because I kept double checking it. Obviously, like, I'm not like a noob to filling orders, but I feel like, I don't know, my brain was just so mush this day, and I was like just like having anxiety that I was gonna mess everything up. So, but like Kirsten was so busy, but we just kind of moved everything around so that it worked out that she could do the orders. I would do something that she was gonna do, which was collate mystery, which I did finish collating like the stickers this day, and then I just have to do the foil. I'm gonna do that, I think, tomorrow. And then, oh, I did mini and the ultimate collate in like, I don't know, like 4 hours or something like that. And then I did film a little rather than start the foil, because I wanted to do the foil like all in one day, right? And then I did go home and I got some art from Jess, which I was so excited about, because it's fire. Like, Jess's art is fire. She is like literally the best. And I was so excited. And I also got another art drop yesterday, which I need to finish when I go home today. And I'm gonna work on a reformat, and yeah, so it was really, really good. And then also, speaking of Jess, she showed me last week that she was eating a like Sloppy Joe, what was it called? A Sloppy Joe, what other stickers do I have? Grilled cheese, and I was like, that's kind of genius. So I made Sloppy Joes, but then I didn't end up making grilled cheese with it because I kind of actually forgot. And then I like ate all of it as leftovers. Normally I make 2 pounds of Sloppy Joes, and like Bennett does eat Sloppy Joes, but I like to eat it for like 3 days for leftovers. But I only made 1 pound, so I had leftovers for the next day. But like next time I'm gonna make 2 pounds. I'm gonna do 1 meal, and then I'm gonna do Sloppy Joe grilled cheese like Kanisha showed me, and yeah, it looked really yummy, and I'm like sad I didn't. And then last but not least, obviously finished the night playing Animal Crossing, and I'm trying to figure out like what sticker I want to use, because I guess like fancy label is like kind of my like option, but I could also like cut one of these down because I'll likely use a script anyways, because I didn't have anything wild that I wanted to mark down. So we'll do my little hack. This was actually like an easy plan with me. I feel like I did like talk through the first like week that I took off, that Plan With Me, I did actually film. I just was like listening to it and I just felt like I sounded really dumb. And then I just kind of like nixed it. And then I do have like all 4 Plan With Me's like filmed that like it could be sped up with a voiceover, but I just don't know if anybody cares. Like you guys, I know you guys care because like you guys told me in my video where I was like, does anyone actually care? I don't know, I'm gonna put over here yet, but I'll figure something out. So I know you guys do care. It's just like, I don't know like how I want to like film it. Like, do I want to do, not film it, but like, do I just want to do a voiceover with questions, like with question and answer, which is what Kirsten said to do, which was probably like a good idea. Or should I do like a talk through of like too long didn't read of the plans? I don't know. If you guys want to see that video, let me know which you'd prefer down below. If I talk through like a too long didn't read of like the highlights of those 4 weeks, because I do have Backyard, Paradise, Father's Day, Aspen, and then the 4th of July. So let me know like how you guys want that put up, if you want like a question and answer, or if you want like a too long didn't read of like the plans, like of the highlights. I just got like a really annoying text message. So do you also question like, do you guys want me to like put down scripts like on camera, because like I can, because I have to do that anyways, but like, do you care? Let me know in the comments down below. So I also reorganized my scripts and I kind of feel like I hate it, but like I kind of feel like it's okay. So like, I don't know. So yeah, Kirsten's texting me. So let's see. So Animal Crossing. So let's see what I want to put in. Yeah, I was like kind of debating like, do I want to like do like, do I want to write like Animal Crossing like with a description or whatever, but I feel like if I have like, you know, the terraforming and then the me and Marg sticker, that like I'll kind of know. And then like, you know, maybe this one I'll write like my guide came in, just because that's like, I don't have a sticker exactly for that, but I feel like the other ones like I do. I did already order some of these stickers. I think I just hauled them recently, but I've been using them for a few weeks, and they are from Randy Dot Plans, and I really love them. I also did get customs from Simply Beautiful Plans. The sheets don't fit in my new organizer, so I did cut them down, but that is who they are from. So, but I really love the Randy Dot Plans ones. They're like not custom or anything. These ones are custom, because you do get like a variety of different sizes, which is nice. And then I also really love Simply Beautiful Plans for her scripts, like her customs. She doesn't always have customs up, but whenever she does, she posts on Instagram usually, so they do go fast-ish, so definitely keep an eye on that. But I really do love her customs. I have been hauling like, you know, different customs from different people recently, and I haven't like not liked any of them, so there's like lots of options out there for custom stickers. And you know, I personally like thicker. Like if this was just the font, like the crossing part, I wouldn't really like love it, because I like my scripts to be like super thick. I don't know why. I just like foil. I like things to be sparkly. So whenever it came to my new foil organization, I really want to do videos on like all of my storage, but I think they need to be like separate videos. So something that I want to start doing like a habit tracker for is Cook at Home. So I do have these Adorably Amy design stickers over here, and this Simply Gilded album, which I'm going to do like work related stickers in these two, is going to be like my top used stuff, right? So I have Animal Crossing and then Cuddle Time, which I think I did mark cuddling, and like, and how I did it was I did do like gold and silver on the front pocket, and then hollow and sparkly hollow and any other foils that like, you know, black in the back album. The back part of the album. So I do have some like stickers in here. Some of them I haven't even hauled yet. So I think on Wednesday I wanted to put in that was Cuddling Bennett, but I think I'm just gonna put like Snuggle Time, because also I feel like you know, it's the same thing here where it's the little blonde boy, so that I know it denotes Bennett, so it's not like I need like with B on it. I feel like for a while I was just putting like with B, with N, with like whoever, but I feel like if I do have the like, if I do have the, you know, like a little character depiction, I don't really need to put like with whoever. And then I'm just gonna put Snuggles on this one for the Theo one. What else did I do? I think I had like family cuddles, right? Or I could just do something else. Snuggles time, snuggle time, cuddles, snuggles. All I'm doing is snuggling. I don't think any of these. What was Thursday? I could also do them like as I go, but I just feel like it's easier to do them at the end when everything's already pulled out. So I also have family cuddles, so I'm gonna do that here. Right, Thursday was family time, but I'll just put family cuddles in. What does it matter? It's all the same. And then Tuesday was family cuddles. I think I'm just gonna put family snuggles in for that one. Which I did get a custom script. Would that be like kind of big for that area? It would cover Nick's face. Let's hold on that. Let's do a little hold. I think I have family time next. Yeah, let's just do family time. But yeah, I've been organizing. I feel like very anxious about it because the way that I organize, I did post on Instagram, it's very permanent, which nothing that I've ever done organization-wise has been permanent yet. So it makes me nervous. Because if I change my mind, I can't really do anything about it, which is kind of nerve-wracking, but I'll show you guys what I did in a second. And if you guys want me to do like a whole video on it, let me know. So I do have these film scripts from Letters to Apollo here that I'm just gonna put on the days that I said that I was filming, which was Wednesday and Sunday. And I feel like this, like doing all of my like top scripts first is gonna be really nice because then I can go in afterwards. I didn't order groceries this week. I actually probably did, but I didn't mark it down. And then I have In My Feelings in my head. I think I'm gonna use In My Head just because it's like a long script, and in my head it means the same thing, kind of, I guess, for me at least. So I'm just gonna put that in on Tuesday. I don't need any nail appointments. Sleep in, I do have sleep in on what day was it? Tuesday. So this was a custom that I did. It's I'd Rather Sleep Tired AF and Sleepy. Actually, that doesn't make sense there. I need a sleep in sticker. Why am I? All right, here. Yeah, I guess this works. But yeah, those, I love those though. But I do have a Tired AF moment in here. So where was that? I think Monday? Yeah, so let's go to that one. I really love these. And I love, so she has customs Rainy Dot plans where, I'm gonna do I'd Rather Sleep, where you can get like a whole sheet of one, and then it has like that one word or whatever, or one phrase in like multiple different fonts. And then she also has one that you could pick 3 different ones, so it's a mixed sheet. So recently I did do like sheets that say like friends' names on them. So I picked like 3 friends, and then I bought them in all different foils. So I don't need like full sheets of like, let's say Kirsten, but it's nice to be able to have, you know, maybe like 6 or 7 Kirsten scripts, because that'll last me a while, especially being in all different foil colors. So I don't think I put Tired AF in any of the other days. I don't, oh no, I did on Friday. I'll put Sleepy in that one. But it's nice to be able to have like different ones on the same page, maybe of like ones that you don't necessarily use as much, or if you want like a mixed sheet, like how that one's all kind of like similar things, but you can do them in different like sayings, you know what I'm saying? Like they're all tired, but like in different ways. I also did get like Tired AF customs here, which I might move those over to that. Didn't have any Target stuff this week. I did have like a therapy that I want to put down, so like that did also get like a therapy custom because I wanted like variety, because you guys know how I be about scripts. Though I was texting with Kit and Jess and I'm like, I think to go on a script no buy because I actually have too many. I did declutter a little bit whenever I was doing my new organization, and let's say I had like 2 left on the sheet. I wasn't like to make like a perfect row. I'll show you. And then I have with hubs, with my love, with the boys, and work. I don't think I just specifically put work anywhere because I do also have other work stickers. Oh wait, there should be a film here. I lied. So I guess I can actually, I need to move these around a little bit. So there's this. I'm not done with my organization, but soon enough I will be. So this is all in a Simply Gilded thing. It is thick. There's definitely a ton of room for like growth there too. I could still fit a ton more. I had all of these in there as well, like just sitting on top. So yeah. So I do have some design kits, which I did do that on Saturday or Sunday, I'm sorry. And then I also did orders for like a second. I should get like a collate. Or wait, do I have a collate or something? Orders here. And then I have Misfits, which I haven't done Misfits in a while. That's like last priority. It's obviously like more of a priority to get like stuff out. And then we have these shop owner ones, which I think I'm just gonna do like assemble for that, because like I'll remember this day. It was a long day. And then what else do I need? So then everything else, for the most part, is in this little thing, which I could actually go through these first if there's anything. I don't really think that there was anything that I could put in. I could have used this sleep in, but I'm a dum-dum. Movie night, lazy day, bath, barbecue, play outside, date, and my feelings. I guess I could have used these, but you know, here we are. I forgot. So this is my like new script organization. It kind of gives me anxiety because it's permanent. Like I can't, there's no going back now. I can't reorganize this. It's like, it took forever, especially because I didn't use my brain, and I just put all these down, and Nick like looked over and he's like, that looks like a nightmare. And I was like, yeah. He's like, why didn't you just put all of your like most like ones that you have a lot of, because I was saying how 90 Day is the one that I have the most of, which is hilarious. He's like, why didn't you just put those in like an album? And then that's where this came from, where I have like a ton of each of these and I use them a lot, so I put them in an album. So that was one that had a ton, but the rest is like select. And what I mean by like I decluttered, so like so like this one, fold laundry, I just, you know, took a couple from the sheet and then I just decluttered, because realistically I'll never go through them, and if I do, like reordering like a $2 sheet, and then, you know, if let's say FaceTime, like instead of like putting maybe one down here, I just decluttered the single sticker or whatever, so like it wouldn't like take up an extra row. Same with like the Dr. Spoons, I just grabbed like those, because, you know, realistically I feel like I'm just a script hoarder and I didn't need that many scripts, but like I accumulated them, and especially there's so many on the sheet that it gets to be like, wow. I will say that this album though, I feel like there's like so many sheets that they're like kind of hard to turn, but I feel like it's all good. And this is a no white space stickers album, and it has a ton of sheets in it, and I put like, I'd say I kept like 60% of my scripts and they're in here, but I still do have a bunch of scripts like obviously in here. And then I also have another, this one I bought as well, and I'm gonna put, I think, customs in here. So obviously like some of these 90 days were custom, but like customs of stuff that I don't have. So like maybe like local food places, family things, people's names are all gonna go in this little one, and then I could kind of differentiate rather than putting them all in here, which this one is like getting towards the end of being full. So let's go through here. I don't know like what I have. I have like a playtime with B, but it's not like really doesn't fit in this like section. I have a playtime, right? Yeah, I could just do playtime, because again, I don't need to put, you guys are really getting like the psychology of how I like, how I not plan, I guess, but how I like pick things. So I'm just gonna do playtime script here. I guess that was easier just to flip to the page. And then I have, I might try and find a script for this with some kind of like, oh no. I think I do have like a nope. I have nope. L-M-N-O, nope, nope, nope. I'm gonna do that. Nope. And then I have that I took a nap, which I do have the nap one right next to it. So I guess this is kind of nice. Just not having to like go through all of them. And they weren't in any order. I feel like with character stickers, it's really easy to like kind of put them in categories. But for scripts, like they're kind of like so specific that it's hard to like categorize, and then putting them in alphabetical order and all the sheets aren't the same size, and it just starts to get like a headache. I don't have anything for like a webinar. Culver's, I don't think I have a custom for Culver's, but I probably should. Kane's birthday, I don't have a custom for Kane yet. I was gonna order one. I actually have, she ran out of, Rainy.Plans ran out of like custom, so I wrote a note that I want to do a Kane, Brian, and Grandpop sheet of like the dudes that I like talk to the most. And then Halloween, pork chops. Then this Saturday was TV with boys. I think I have family TV time in here. I do. That's cute. Okay, this is a little bit easier. So it was a real pain in the butt to put together, but I think for like script, I don't know if I would do it for, and then I paint nails. Where's the paint nails? Oh, that was under nail appointment. Okay, I have to get used to this. I think for scripts in alphabetical order, I like this. I like anything, honestly, in alphabetical order, just because I feel like it's so much easier to find things whenever they're in alphabetical order, and whenever they're not, if they're not in like, because the categories are in alphabetical order in my script ones. If they're not, it just starts to get like wild. And I understand totally having like things you use the most in the front, but after that, like I feel like alphabetical order is the way to go. And then I don't have anything else. So that was actually kind of easy. I like that. Okay, so that is everything for this week. Let me know, like, should I do the script pulling like on camera, or should I do it sped up? Do you guys want to see it at all? I had a lot of questions for you guys. Let me know in the comments down below. I hope you guys like this video. I'm sorry if it was really long and rambly, but I will talk to you guys in my next one.